How does the Second Amendment protect gun ownership? Imagine living in a society where the right to own a firearm is not just a privilege but a fundamental guarantee. The Second Amendment to the United States Constitution states that a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. This wording has been the foundation for legal debates and court rulings for over 2 centuries. The core purpose of the Second Amendment is to affirm that individuals have the legal right to possess firearms. Historically, it was influenced by the importance of militias in early American defense, but over time it has come to symbolize personal liberty and self-defense. Courts have interpreted the amendment as protecting an individual's right to own guns, independent of service in a militia. Legal cases have played a significant role in shaping this protection. The landmark Supreme Court case of District of Columbia v. Heller in the year 1989 established that the Second Amendment guarantees an individual's right to possess firearms for lawful purposes, such as self-defense within the home. This ruling clarified that the right is not limited solely to militia service but extends to private citizens. Further affirming this interpretation, the case of McDonald v. City of Chicago in the year 2013 held that the Second Amendment applies to state and local governments through the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. This decision meant that restrictions on gun ownership imposed by state or local authorities could be challenged if they violated the constitutional right. The protections offered by the Second Amendment serve as a legal shield against certain types of gun control laws. For example, bans on specific firearms or restrictions on carrying guns in public are often scrutinized to ensure they do not infringe upon this constitutional right. Courts analyze whether such laws are reasonable and whether they serve a compelling government interest without unnecessarily restricting lawful gun owners. In essence, the Second Amendment acts as a constitutional safeguard that affirms the right of individuals to own and carry firearms. It ensures that legislative and regulatory actions must respect this fundamental right, balancing public safety with personal freedoms. This protection continues to influence ongoing debates and legislation surrounding gun ownership across the United States.